All right, so first, I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's already been talked to death, but we're just quickly going to go over the Royal Rumble. The last 2 years, Royal Rumbles weren't so great, as all the fans have, been talking about over and over again. Everybody was upset wanting Daniel Bryan to win. Daniel Bryan gets basically eliminated a lot earlier than
Well, the whole
people
booking
would
of
want.
the Royal Rumble was terrible this year. It was terrible. I mean, last year at least the Royal Rumble had good booking, and it was a better show. I think just people wanted Daniel Bryan to win, and didn't want Batista, who was a part timer, to win, which is understandable. This year there was a few guys that could have won it, but it was just terrible booking, and the whole show just was a letdown.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of other ways they could have went. I mean, even if Daniel Bryan didn't win, it seemed like the crowd would have semi been behind Dolph Ziggler.
Even Ambrose.
Even Ambrose. It didn't go that way. And basically my view on it is, as I posted in my Twitter account, it's Vince McMahon's company. It's his decision. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing this for years. In my opinion, Roman Reigns has everything that it takes as far as looks and everything to be on the top. Did he earn his spot? No, not necessarily, but not everybody in the WWE earns their spots. There's been plenty of WWE champions that are not the greatest wrestlers or didn't really earn their spot. It happens. It's going to happen. But, should you cancel the WWE network over it?
No.
I really don't agree with that. Losing out on all that great content. Going back,
great content. Plus, you can't go wrong with $9.99 with just a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's ridiculous, but I heard that it didn't really hurt them. Not that many people really unsubscribed to it.
It didn't, and as far as I feel, the people that unsubscribe to it, they're going to subscribe eventually anyway. Because if they're real wrestling fans, and if you really did care about Daniel Bryan, you're going to watch anyway because you're going to want to see what happens and see how it unfolds. So speaking about Roman Reigns, I don't know. He does need a little work in ring. Personally, I think his promos are getting a little bit better. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Well, it seemed like he messed up a few lines again.
Yeah, I mean, he's still messing up here and there, but
yeah, but if you want someone to be the top guy, you need him to do a decent 20-minute promo, and he can't even do a 5-minute promo.
Yeah.
Again, I love the guy. I love Roman Reigns. I think he's got the look. I think he has potential. He could be the top guy. I just don't think he's the top guy at this moment.
And as you mentioned before, if Roman Reigns was around in, let's say, the Attitude Era, would he be champion right now?
Yes. I wouldn't mind him being champion right now. I don't think anybody would mind him being champion right now because you have so many other guys that are going after the title that, it's not just, you're not just focusing on Roman. Right now they always are focusing on one champion at a time or one guy at a time, and they shouldn't do that. They should, if they had Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Ziggler, all these guys going after the title too, I don't think people wouldn't make such a big deal about it then.
Right. What do you think about Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns? Do you think that's going to be a good match? Do you think it's going to be entertaining, or do you think it's just going to be boring and people are going to be chanting boring the whole time? It's tough because they're both powerhouses.
It's tough, but I think if they have Brock Lesnar dominate for most of the match, like he has been with other matches, because like I was trying to explain to you before, earlier today, that people want it to be more believable these days, and Brock Lesnar, everybody's seeing Brock Lesnar as no one could beat him.
Right.
UFC
champ. So
yeah. So if you're gonna go into this match, have him dominate most of the match, and have some reason why Roman Reigns wins, not like, I'm sure he'll win by like a spear or the Superman punch or both, or have to give him 5 spears and 5 Superman punches. But I still would have Brock Lesnar dominate most of the match.
I think he does need to sell more. He needs to work on those skills, and especially for this match, he's going to have to learn how to sell. Because you can't be the tough guy. You can't take those hits from Brock Lesnar and act like it doesn't hurt you and get up like you're the tough guy.
Well, what gets me too is that if they're trying to make him look like he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar, why have him lose to the Big Show the other night? Unless they're gonna decide not to go that way anymore. I've heard that it is possible that I heard that Vince McMahon might throw Daniel Bryan back into the main event, or even have him win at Fastlane. But we'll discuss that more later.
It could happen. After seeing what they're doing with that last match with the triple threat, I think that Brock's doing a great job. I think that he's probably going to turn face, and I saw parts of that during that match with the Seth Rollins and John Cena. They're talking about maybe Heyman, turning on him, maybe becoming a Roman Reigns guy.
That would be best for Roman Reigns right now.
That would be best for Roman Reigns, having somebody who could talk on the mic for him.
Exactly. Plus, right now the fans are going against him, and especially now that they're going to have him facing off against faces. I mean,
and what better to make the crowd go crazy than to have Brock Lesnar beat up on the guy that took the Royal Rumble victory from Daniel Bryan, right?
Right.
So so that I think
I see the fans more rooting for Brock Lesnar in that match than Roman Reigns.
Best tag team champions ever.
Yeah, right, sucker.